Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Ryan Ellis coming back with another YouTube tutorial. I'm gonna be breaking down a beat that I made with a fire loop from ProducerGrind, free sample pack on their website. I used the Nightmare sample pack and the loop called Nightmare. That's what the loop sounded like. And then I'm gonna show you the beat, and then I'm gonna break it down.
Hey, yo, Ron, how you cook that hoe?
So yeah, that's the beat. The first thing I did was I put the loop into the playlist, and then I got the 808 pattern down what I wanted. And then after I put the 808 pattern down that I wanted, I pitched it up a semitone. So this is what that sounds like now. The effects I put on the melody was an EQ, cutting out some lows, a tremolator on quarter note, and just some reverb. And then I also turned down the mix level to around 60%. Next thing I did, I put that loop into Fruity Slicer, and then I made a pattern, not just going straight up a ramp. I made some notes repeat and stuff, and I will play you that. Yeah, so the effects I put on it, I put it into stereo 100%, and then I added some reverb. I put some RC20 retro color on it, super good plugin, need it. And I did this preset. Usually I do vinyl 3, but I thought I would switch it up. Next thing I added was Portal. The bank from it was this one, and I just turned the mix level down, just so you can kind of hear it. And then the last thing I added was a phaser, just to kind of give it a different effect. Yeah, so once I did all of that, I went straight to the rim and hi-hat. This is what the hi-hat sounds like with the loop. So yeah, and then I added a rim from the Try Freeze pack. Super fire, you need to go check it out. But what I did to get this bounce going was I just placed some triplets to get it going, and then I stopped it right at the rim shot so it kind of hits more, and then I switched it to quarter note for a ramp up and some more triplets, and then I made some notes go down in pitch, and then I copied it over. I made this note, I copied it over, and then I made a roll with this note and made it ramp up in velocity. And then at the end of here, I just made it descend in pitch here. And yeah, I copied that over, and then I just added like a quarter note rolls. And the effects on the rim and hi-hat, there's nothing on the rim. I love the way the rim sounded by itself, and then for the hi-hat, just a little bit of reverb. Next thing I added was an open hat. following the clap pattern, and then just default reverb on that. And then I added this perk from the Drive Reese pack. Yeah, it already had reverb on it, so I didn't add more reverb. I thought it was pretty ambient. But that, and then I just added the kick last following the 808 pattern, but then I switched it up at the end to do like a little triple bump, like boom, boom, boom. Kind of a lot of stuff you hear in drill songs. But the mix on the 808, Spins 808, is a limiter. You can copy these settings if you want. And then a compressor, and then another limiter. I usually, after the compressor, I usually add fresh air, but for some reason it wasn't showing up in my plugins, so I couldn't use it. But yeah, a few other things I added were some effects, so like a riser into the drop, and play some really all over the place. And then I added this crash into a riser. On like every beat. And then transitioning to the bridge in the outro, I added a transition effect from the Tri-Freeze kit number 1. Yeah, that's what that sounded like. The last thing I thought I should add was like a little bit of spice to the melody, and I did that by making some cuts in the beat. So this is what that sounds like. In my opinion, gives it some really nasty bounce. So what I did, I just cut, I was thinking of like a pattern in my head, and that's what I got. So I cut it, and then I cut the drums as following, like the loop. You gotta make sure when you're doing cuts like this, make sure it's on like crossfade or like smooth bleeding, because this is what it sounds without the crossfade on it, which it sounds okay, but I like how it bleeds crossfades into each other, so it's not completely silent. This is it with it. I mean, yeah, it gives it a bunch of spice, and I really like it. Then the outro, I took the Fruity Slicer part and I made it unique and pitched it down an octave. This is what it sounds like on the intro. Sorry. This is what that sounds like on the outro. So yeah, that's the beat. The other like half of the loop was like also like pitched down, so it gave it a lot of variation instead of just it in the upper octaves. But I mean, yeah, that's how I made this beat. Super simple, not a lot of drums, 808, hi-hat, rim, kick, and open hat, and just a perk. The hi-hats are actually super simple. Just play with your velocities if you want to get some good bounce. As you see, there's a lot of velocity changes. But I mean, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you learned something from it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the Sampletree YouTube channel, and also leave a comment. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next YouTube tutorial, and peace out.
Hey, yo, Ron, how you cook that hoe?